Oh boy.
You said your phone was broken, just forgot to charge it. Whole outfit you're wearing, God, I hope it's ironic. Did you just say you're finished? Didn't know we started. It's all just so familiar, baby, what do you call it? Stupid, or is it slow? Maybe it's useless, but there's a cuter word for it. I know. Man, child, why you always come running to me? Fuck my life. Won't you let an innocent woman be? Never heard of self-care. Half your brain just ain't there. Man, child, why you always come running, taking all my loving from me? Why so sexy, you so dumb, and I'll survive the years so long. If I'm not there, it won't get done. I choose to blame your mom. Man, child, why you always come running to me? Fuck my life. Won't you let an innocent woman be? Never heard of self-care. Half your brain just ain't there. Man, child, why you always come running, taking all my loving from me? My boys playing hard to get, and I like my men all incompetent, and I swear they choose me, I'm not choosing them. Amen. Amen. Oh, I like my boys playing hard to get, and I like my men all incompetent, and I swear they choose me, I'm not choosing them. Amen. Why you always come running to me? Fuck my life. Won't you let an innocent woman be? And I like my man all incompetent. I'm not choosing
Everything that's taking place right now in LA between ICE and immigration will lead to a civil war, martial Everything that's taking place right now in LA between ICE and immigration will lead to a civil war, martial law, or a lockdown. Trump sends 2,000 National Guard troops to LA. Really? I don't want people to forget that they made a movie called Civil War in 2024. Once again, they do not make these movies for your entertainment. They don't give a if you are happy, sad, or not. They have a mission. Part of this mission is to lock down the people again. So many people say, we want freedom. We want freedom. Well, the Statue of Liberty represents liberty. Liberty and freedom, not the same thing. But this video is about to get a little deep. Stay with me. In 3 more days, we will have the strawberry full moon. Why is this important? Because everything is connected to the moon. The moon is ice cold. And when we die, they put us on ice. They're trying to tell us that we are dead. That's why we keep hearing these stories about immigration and ICE. When you look at the last 3 letters in police, you get ICE. Anytime there is a major attack, they say ISIS did it. The word police just means ice, because there is a pole separating us from life and death. When we die, they say we are ice cold. When you do something bad, they say your heart is ice cold. Everything is about duality. If the sun represents heat, the moon represents cold. What's taking place right now in LA is just something small. By the way, LA is known as the city of angels. What we are seeing and hearing is all about order out of chaos. They come in and do all the chaos, then they bring in the order. So right now we are only seeing one half of the story, which is all about chaos. When these people come in, this will be order. Do not be surprised if people start having curfews, when we are not allowed to go outside, when we are not allowed to go to the store. This shit is a real thing. All these major events is connected to the moon. ISIS, ice cold. Let me break down how the moon works. The moon take all of our energy, all of us, and they give it right back to us. That's why these people keep staging these events like this, because they use all of our emotions, all of our energy, our hatred, our love, and they push it right back to us. But I don't want people to forget how these operations really work. And I don't want you to forget that Elon Musk did make a tweet speaking about Trump. And a couple days later, all hell break loose in LA. So is this a distraction or is it a real event? Yes, it's a real event and also a distraction. Strawberry 3 moon is in 3 days. Friday the 13th is coming up right after the full moon. If you want to know more about these events, check out my link in.
What y'all think, man? King Josh, he reaching or nah? I knew when I seen Elon Musk, when I seen his comments about Trump, and then I seen what Trump was about to do next, and then I seen what happened in LA, I was like, oh shit. I wanted to just, if y'all notice, up until today's Monday, and I'm shooting this on Monday, up until today, I waited to talk about what's going on in LA. I waited to talk about Trump. I waited to talk about Elon's words to him, or his message that he put out. I was waiting because I want to see more and more and more on how this shit play out. And I figured it was a distraction. And I did ask, what if his name was on that Epstein list? Not saying it is, not saying it ain't. It's entertainment purposes, and I'm going to follow YouTube's guidelines. I was just asking a question. None of that's true. But I asked. I mean, some people was like, it's not true. He didn't know what his friend was doing. Now, and I said, if my homies was ever doing something and it wasn't right, oh, I knew. And they told me. We used to have these talks. I was aware of what they was doing. If I wasn't helping them with the shit. Like, come on, bro. Look, birds of a feather flock together. Most of us know what our peoples is up to, or what they doing, or if we don't want to deal with what our friend is doing. We have choices, but typically, if our friend is doing it, we didn't tell him not to do it. Or most of the time, we're helping them with whatever they're doing. And so I asked that question, and I swear, it was so many people who...
I'm getting a little confused. I'm not even going to lie. Anyways, I love this channel. So tap in with the collective is what he likes to call his community. But how is everyone doing? I want to make sure that this is working. Recording stopped for free. Okay. I'm trying a new software, as you can see. So how's it going? How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I might like pop on camera here and there. Hello. Hi, I'm down here. Hi. Anyways, when I'm not tiny and you can see me, but thank you to the 3 people that are here. So what's up? My channel's been reinstated. As you can see, I can go live again. So whoop to woo. I'm excited about that. So the riots and protests are not that bad in New York. I think they're really bad in Florida and Southern California, like LA, majorly LA. Like, and I was gonna show some. So I've got like multiple things to watch. This is fucking hilarious. Hold on.
Wonderful announcement, quite frankly. Elon's back, and oh my god, what happened to your face? Yeah, tell him what happened to your face. The incident was with the Secretary of Treasury and no one else. You're damn right, just like we practiced. Now listen here, I am your father, and you must... Holy shit, why are you yelling at your child? Elon, come on, he's just a kid. No, wait, you don't understand. Get you, Duster. First you're getting in fights with cabinet members, now you're verbally abusing children. Are you going for Parent of the Year award? No, it is highly important that you listen to me. Holy you think after having 14 of them you'd have this shit figured out? Just remember, I can turn that shit on whenever the I want. Oh, this is giving me the headache. I need the pills. No surprise there. I guess when you're afraid to ride your own rockets, you gotta find a different way to space, eh, bud? Elon, we talked about this. Just wait till everyone leaves. Too late. He already put him down. Oh, God, here we go again. No flash photography. Don't point the cameras at his eyes. Elon, look at me. Look over here.
Maybe you should lay down. Holy shit, he's tripping balls. Don't fall asleep tonight.
Ah, damn it, too late. Guess that makes me the smartest guy in the room now. I hope you're fucking kidding. You're not even the smartest person behind that desk. It's amazing you still remember to breathe because you have more chins than brain cells.
It's amazing. Anyways, let's see. So I was gonna show some of the riot stuff in LA. It's fucking crazy. I'm see if I can find like the actual.
This is what the civic area of downtown Los Angeles looks like this morning. You can see those two burnt out Waymo.
These are all Waymo cars, which are like driverless, like Ubers essentially. I don't know if they have those in New York. They have them in Phoenix or Scottsdale, where I've been. I don't know if they have in Phoenix, but I know they have them in Scottsdale. I feel bad for them. I'm like, I know they're just autonomous, but I'm like, when they were burning, I was like, oh my God, the poor cars. Like they can't help themselves. Like it was you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Those are, so a Waymo car is like a driverless Uber. Wait, where am I going?
Autonomous vehicles behind me. Three
Downtown
more
LA,
protesters torching these. You can see all the debris, the glass on the ground, graffiti on the walls, and there are multiple police checkpoints all over downtown Los Angeles. You can probably see those police lights twinkling in the background. Hundreds of protesters descending on the 101 freeway just behind me, and those clashes ending just a few hours ago.
Overnight, chaos erupting in the streets of Los Angeles as protesters and police clashed. Tensions escalating Sunday as thousands of protesters took to the streets in response to President Donald Trump's extraordinary deployment of the California National Guard. Governor Gavin Newsom saying it was assistance.
You should have seen how they were throwing.
We're here to support local law enforcement, the sheriff's office, LAPD.
And in the ensuing clashes, the LAPD says multiple officers were injured when two people on motorcycles tried to crash through that police line. We were right there as it happened.
Just moments ago, there's some projectiles being thrown. Just moments ago, a motorcycle seemed to try to break through the police skirmish line. And now you can hear all those flashbangs going off. Police are trying to push those protesters back, firing those less than lethals at very close range. And you can see those projectiles being thrown over.
Less than lethals.
Now that motorcycle is being hauled in here.
Doesn't mean they don't fucking hurt.
Looks like he's being arrested.
Police deploying flashbangs. The streets.
They shot a reporter lady, just like a white, just like minding her own business, reporter, and the police just took aim and just shot her in the fucking leg. She wasn't even she wasn't with protesters. She wasn't. I mean, there's protesters everywhere, but you know what I mean. She's literally just standing there, zoned the fuck out, pretty much, watching shit. And I mean, I don't know if they told her to move and she didn't move, but it's she said she was okay. They burned people's cars. They were burning Waymos. Let's see if I can find them. Waymos here. Commercials. All right, pod in the commercial. Unlock hair perfection. Elevate your hair game. What is this? Low key, it's knowing me. Get out of my brain. I just bought some new shampoos. I'm what the fuck? And I went to Five Below the other day.
Some more refuels. And
they got pickle flavored cotton candy. Ugh. Oh my God.
That's
okay,
some more.
And I'm Claudine Wong. Hundreds of protesters remain on the streets of Los Angeles tonight. Just hours earlier, rally shut down part of Highway 101, which runs through the heart of the city. But we begin tonight with KTVU's Zach Sauce, who's live in San Francisco, where what started as an anti-ICE rally turned into a confrontation with police. Zach?
Yeah, that's right. That protest starting here outside of the federal building that houses the ICE offices here in San Francisco. Several hours ago, police able to disperse that crowd, but then that crowd breaking apart into smaller groups, taking to other parts of the city, causing some damage, we hear. And just within the last half hour, we're hearing there have been a number of arrests. Take a look at this video. You can see police lined up at the corner of Montgomery and Post in the city's financial district. We're being told police ordered a group of people there to disperse, and when they refused, police telling the crowd they would be placed under arrest. Earlier, this protest starting out fairly peaceful, as you mentioned, but things quickly devolving from there.
In LAPD. Fucking hate the LAPD.
So for around 2 hours, police ordering that crowd to disperse from
That's San Francisco,
and Jackson. Demonstrators in turn pushing back using metal barricades at one point that were originally lined outside the ICE office building. At one point, eggs were launched at officers.
Eggs were launched at officers. Oh shit! They were throwing rocks like off of the fucking freeway. And it was just crashed. Like there was a cop car just coming and it was boof right into the windshield. I was like, oh my God. It's like, I'm like low key, like scared and wish I could get back home. Like I literally was like a couple blocks from where I like used to live. I'm like, Jesus, like messaging my friend. He's like, you're just a little too woke. I'm fine. I'm like, bro, like you might just not know what's going on outside of your fucking like down the street, man. Okay, whatever you say. Like, I mean, I guess like as long as you're not driving a cop car, but I get like with the way where they're throwing it, I wouldn't be surprised if it hit random ass cars. Not even surprised about that. Let's see. Find where they were throwing it against. This is like more the daytime stuff. Like when was this? This was a day ago. Let's see. Hold on. Go back to this well.
Littered with debris and broken glass. At this point, more than 25 demonstrators arrested after failing to disperse. The escalation began Friday when federal immigration authorities began a series of sweeps in greater Los Angeles, arresting more than 100
this was
people.
it.
The demonstrations.
There we go. Look at this shit. Look at how they destroyed those fucking cars. They threw the scooters, the rentals, they're up here. There's people like behind this thing, like the sign, freeway sign, just hauling fucking like boulders. Look at, he just sat one down. The cops coming up around him, or what is that? Oh shit. They're still throwing them, see? They're throwing smoke bombs at the fucking cops. That's fucking crazy. Or are they trying to throw, they're throwing fireworks. The cops are trying to throw smoke bombs, I guess. I don't fucking know what's going on, to be honest. I wish they like narrated it a little bit more. Shit's crazy though. But what they're doing with the fucking see, just lobbing those fucking rocks. Bro, you can't even see what you're throwing at. What if you hit a cop in the head, man? I mean, I think they're staying mostly underneath the bridge. So they smoked them out. Yeah, see, I was like, San Francisco's got way more cops. Like LAPD, here's LAPD. Like this is how they handle it. Fucking San Francisco's like just fucking like armied up. No wonder they're sending the like what's it called, National Guard. I know at least. Oh my God. My car done for, bro. They're still throwing the oh no, that was another smoke thing. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh. Damn. I guess they're trying to hit the cops. I don't. Jesus. I mean, might just want to stop. I mean, I saw some people like some dad get thrown in the car, like a video of it, not in person. You know, and I swear, like, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was the case, but like the people who live around us, like, I'm not gonna say where, but like, you know, in the apartment building with us, like, I was kind of wondering, like, why are their kids not going to school? I think, you know, I know why. And it's like a whole big old family, and I'm just like, lots of kids, and I'm just like, that fucking sucks. You can't even put your kids in school right now. I mean, granted, it's summer now, but this was before summer. Even this was months ago when I first moved here. So, I mean, I homeschooled too. Don't get me wrong, but I have a lot of kids. It's like, hey, maybe they got a system. I ain't judging, but this is crazy. Who is that? Is that you got Chris with her new face? Chris Kardashian? Who's that picture?
They're already shooting bullets and They're already shooting bullets and shit. Look, check it out.
ICE out of Los Angeles.
And what have they been doing these days?
They just been attacking Mexican people because they don't belong, supposedly that they don't belong here. But I don't think that's okay because I'm out here speaking for people that can't speak.
What are we doing here?
Trying to fight for our people, you know?
Okay, and what's the mission?
The mission is to be heard. And they're the ones that are acting, and it's not going to change a thing, bro. Hey, everybody's full of anger. At the end of the day, actions is going to only cause a reaction.
Will it be peaceful? It's not going to be peaceful because they're already shooting bullets and shit. Look, check it out. Check it out. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Shit's getting real. What happened? Cops acting up, man, you know, trying to get through, and trying to let them get through. It's gonna get ugly, though, because, you know, we're at Asa, bro, so that's how we act.
This is just the beginning right here.
So what's next? A war?
Oh, shit.
You know what? I said it yesterday.
You know, trying to get through, and trying to let them get through. It's gonna get ugly, though, because, you know, we're at Asa, bro, so that's how we act.
This is just the beginning right here.
So what's next? A war?
You know what? I said it yesterday, and it's my wild guess. A civil war.
Civil war.
Actually, I'm Native
Hell
American,
yeah.
so my people were killed first. I actually am Native American.
What do you want to tell Donald Trump?
Keep going.
So you support all the raids?
I support him.
So why are you here?
Because I have a...
Oh, I started hearing like I guess it was a helicopter, the news watching that other one. Oh shit. Someone wearing a MAGA. Oh. Okay. Bro, just bounce. Oh my god, idiot. Just bounce, Adidas, a bounce. Homie on the bike over here. entire time he was beaten and thrown to the ground. Jesus. Like, oh my God. Jesus, fuck. That is not okay. Oh shit, his head. Oh my God.
He's right there. Hey, sir. You need a paramedic. Let him go. Hey, let the police officer do his job. Let the police officer do his job.
Hold on, I want to. Jason. Jason.
I'm being detained. I'm being detained, Laura. I'm not being arrested. Correct, officers?
Did you hear what he told you?
No.
We're letting you go, but you can't come back.
Okay.
Because then if you come back, then you go.
Okay.
Okay, please?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, officer.
Take care. You too. Nice to meet you.
One second, John. Hold on. I want to. Jason, what's going on? I hear you. Am I seeing Jason Carroll being? What?
Okay. I was trying to understand what was going on.
Overnight, hundreds of police in riot gear.
Turn that down a little bit. My goodness. Sorry.
Facing down protesters for a fourth consecutive night of clashes. The administration now making the unprecedented move of dispatching 700 active duty Marines to the streets of Los Angeles and increasing the California National Guard presence to over 4,000. Throughout much of the day, a quiet tension had settled over the city. That didn't stop the administration from bypassing the governor, who said he did not ask for this support and doesn't want it.
You can see how much smoke is being deployed on the other side by the LAPD. That is, these officers are moving people away from the federal building. You can see federal law enforcement there in California National Guard, and there's skirmishes right up and down this street with law enforcement.
This protester, Addie, says she's been out on the protest lines for 4 consecutive days now.
Why is this personal for you?
It's personal for me. I was undocumented once. I came to this country when I was 5 years old. I've lived here without an identity until I was 20 years old. Thanks to my mother, thanks to my grandmother, who came here and led the way, I've been able to have a successful career.
And overnight, California Governor Gavin Newsom mocking the deployments.
The absurdity of this cannot be understated. There were 2,000 National Guard that were, quote unquote, deployed, of which only 315 actually were mission assigned. 1,700 have no particular role or responsibility.
Embattled LA Mayor Karen Bass warning that Trump might be using LA as a trial run for other cities.
A test case for what happens when the federal government moves in and takes the authority away from the state or away from local government. I don't think that our city should be used for an experiment. Well, maybe we can do this to other cities.
Earlier in the day, the president suggesting that Newsom should be happy he sent in the military, that Southern California was a, quote, mess. He even suggested it might be a good idea if his border czar, Tom Homan, arrested the California governor.
I would do it if I were Tom. I think it's great.
When asked by our Karen Travers what crime Newsom has committed to warrant arrest, the president responding,
I think his primary crime is running for governor because he's done such a bad job.
Newsom in a post on X writing, Donald Trump admits he will arrest a sitting governor simply because he ran for office.
This is becoming a little too political. Back to smashy smashy. They're throwing scooters. They're still throwing out those smoke bombs, trying to protect the cars.
Yeah. Right.
Then you got the helicopter guy talking here.
I think that's a smoke bomb.
You think? I think that they went too far with this. You know, I'm not going to get political or anything, but because they're wage slaves. Well, I mean,
They're trying to light something on
yeah,
fire.
Chris saying you're doing amazing, sweetie. What? I'm confused. You say the people in the, I don't know, people say the protests people were paid for this. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some of, like, I'm trying to think. Like, as far as the peaceful protesting, yes. But I don't know anything anyone's being paid to, like, throw rocks at, like, this is getting wild out, you know what I mean? Like, so much further it goes. Like, I mean, they're going for non-criminal, splitting up families, going to schools, churches, you know, people's jobs. You know, they're not going to, and I guess I can understand that that's probably easier to find undocumented people that way, but that's not what it's supposed to be. I mean, it was supposed to be criminals first and people that were a danger to society, and there's plenty of those as well. So why they're starting with, you know, children and schools and families, it's no wonder that this is happening. Like, and not only that, but in certain states like Southern Florida, Southern California, like it's ran by, you know, Mexicans being there is how the city functions. So you can't take out all the illegals. You're killing the entire economy system of the entire city. Like, it's I feel like it was way too egregious to go in there. You know, LA, Florida, all these, and obvious, like I said, it's easy pickings because you know that there's a lot of undocumented people in these states, but it shouldn't have, it wasn't smart. Without getting too political, it's just not smart in my mind because you're gonna, like they said, you start pushing and pushing, like people are gonna respond. The more people you're coming at wrong, the more families you're breaking up, the more people are gonna respond. Detectives have been in my building several times. Dude, you should like do like a true crime like tonight in Williams building. Dun dun dun. Is it blood or code red? We'll find out. Dun dun dun. Who stole the beers? Dun dun dun. You get like a breaking news thing. Oh my lord. So what else has been going on in the internet? There's only 5 people here because I'm not A, I fucked up my notifications. B, I was struck, so notifications. C, it's late, but let me see. Stop sharing for a second. I was checking out Reddit, but Reddit is honestly just confusing. And I try not to go on to bottom feeders because they're just so mean. So here, let's go to Bushwatchers and go by new. So let's see here. Well, there's 2 of me. Where are you, Reddit? Wait, what? Wait a minute. There it is. Okay. That was weird. Oh, I have to add it. Keep forgetting. Okay. So this one says Delula Jen. It says I'm taking a break for the next day or two. When was this? Recently? JJ, MV, MT, and others. I don't know who those people are. Tomorrow there's 2 streams to dogpile, and I'm done for 2 days. I've said nothing about them. I've done a stick up for myself for years. I've dealt with the bee. Oh my god. I'm not going to lie. It's not her talking. It's what she does. What? All she does is talk, so. Excuse me. It's the fact that she knows so much about me and others as well. But you know a lot about people too, Jen. What the fuck? And it's because everyone puts their business out there. It's not like she pried in like your secret journal and found out these things about her, right? If it wasn't me, it would be another person. I'm not a victim, but I won't be a victim of her real life. Hasn't Jules been going live about like body cams and other things? And I say this, and it's not like, oh, I enjoy the drama, and it's the only reason I watch her. But like sometimes I get my ADHD kicks in, and I start doom scrolling whenever it's something that's content based. It's just how I am. She'll pause the like body cam, and I'll get like antsy because my ADHD wants to know how, so I'll start scrolling shit. It's just how I am. So, from what I know, she hasn't really covered Jen, right? Again, I don't fucking know. So I'm not like sitting here sticking up for what I don't know. What is this? An ad? Okay. Sickies is back, I guess. Post from 2 Sickies. This is for my friend George. I miss you. The Smiths. Heaven knows I'm miserable now. Come back to me, Janet Jackson. This will count. Okay, you know what? Captain Howdy's gonna get his wish. Damn it. Every time I go to put my Amazon Prime music, it's fucking, I type into Amazon, like Amazon. These are the trials and tribulations of my life. It's already 9:15. Oh, there's also the trial of Diddy on my Amazon. I was like, well, should we listen to this at some point? Would y'all like be down to like do like lives where we just like listen to this trial of Diddy? Dude, I've been listening to like Stephanie her channel Rotten Mango about it. Dude, this trial is like they're right? I rarely comment, but I'll scroll. Let's see. Behind the bar. I got distracted. See my ADHD. Day 10, day 9, day 6. Has anyone been following this? Okay, day 1, jury selection. Diddy trial kicks off. Day 1, jurors. Jason Beckerman, Derek Hoffman break it down. What's happening in court. Each side is sizing up potential jurors and what that means. A high profile case. Blah, blah. Lawyers go to war. I don't know if I can do this because I'm so caught up. Witness delivers wild testimony. Cassie reveals shocking freak-off details. Cassie details years of threats and fear. New evidence, photos, Cassie mother. Exposed by key witness. Balcony horror testimony. Healed someone over a balcony. Day 20, alleged sex rituals that they dig into. The exes fire back. I only got trauma. Special Blake Lively cleared. Oh, the lawsuit was dismissed. I just got obliterated in court. Judge tossed up the $650 million combined lawsuit against Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and the New York Times. Baldoni accused them of defamation over that it ends with us set drama, but the court wasn't buying it. We break down the brutal ruling while Blake and Ryan walked away clean. Damn. I went at that Siki person because they played an old chat of me on Bam on panel. Oh. It's, I don't know, man. Like, I'll probably get in shit for having certain people in my chat, but I don't care. Like, I can't care, you know what I mean? So, Captain Howdy said 7 hours ago, I'm like all over the place, said he said, Georgia's silence. He thinks that he's being strategic, that we would keep on about him, even though he's managed to remain silent for this long. Like, this would help his case in any way because you still got nothing, George. But take the silence as a lesson and quit now while you can. This is one battle you cannot win, and you will not hate to scar your online reputation permanently. And you would hate to scar your... Okay. Though most don't learn this lesson, and I'm sure you are dying to hit the live button. It put on another clown performance for us. We'll be waiting for you, George. Duck with a knife. Well, I mean, it could be that he was told to stay quiet. I mean, that would make more sense. I mean, I don't think he's afraid or anything like that. I think that probably the courts told him to not go live about it. And certain, like, if he doesn't go live about that, I'm not saying like he doesn't have anything else to go live about, but it's probably pretty hard for him to avoid people asking about it. So I'm not saying that he's doing anything legal. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Hopefully that's not the case. I don't know. Or maybe he got almost in trouble or something like that. I think it's funny that the memes are supposed to be such a bad thing. Like, dude, YouTube's known for knives. What's about...
Yeah.
What is this?
And the people is the two people that are doing this all the time. It is not okay. And what I'm hoping is if we write enough to our governors and the people that are out of state, contact the embassy.
Question: which embassy are we supposed to contact? Ma'am.
You know, JJ, the reason I think that people get mad is because they're jealous. I show my face, good or bad.
Okay. Buy Kenny some curtains while she buys weed. I don't know what that means. That's a big old jar of weed. Some swag right there. And then we get like to 2-day-old stuff, so.
I just get mad.
No. Meh. I don't know. Community's gotten kind of boring, y'all. It's more interesting watching like real life stuff going down than any of that shit. Not gonna lie. But I'm excited, or I'm exhausted. Excited. Fuck. I'm exhausted. So I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to try the new platform thingy, and I am now lost. Where are you guys? There you are. Hey, Sessa, good to see you. Have a good night. Up late, yeah. Removed from scene. That's weird. Double AMZ, oh my god. Why am I so big? That's what she said, or that's what he said. Anyways, I'm faxing this to my lair. Oh, I know. I like put a random like little fax machine that I had made an emoji for like months ago, and like I guess that triggered somebody. I'm like, bro, it's not that serious. Like, of all the things, that's what you're upset about. Like, I don't know. I wish people the best. I've unsubscribed from certain people like Jen and just certain people that don't need to know if they're live, like Heidi Black. Just certain people I'm like, why am I so subscribed to these people? More true crime. I know. I've been wanting to cover true crime. There's been 2 cases. There's like 2 missing kids in Nova Scotia. That whole case has gotten crazy. And then there was this recent, where was it? In Washington State, a dad that like killed his 3 little girls and they're still looking for him. I think they're still looking for him. But I definitely want to cover that one because it's like I lived in Washington, so I feel like that one hits close to home, and they're just both like twisted cases. You know what I mean? I couldn't imagine losing one child, let alone all of my children in one fell swoop. Oh my God, what an evil man. Yeah, I definitely want to get back into that. Especially I'm going to start invested into new streaming stuff. I want to like do actual content. I will. I will. Yes. I'm going to cover that case this week, I think, actually. But anyways, guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you, especially Sessa, for stopping by. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. What was that?